Hello, welcome and thank you for joining this edition of nGenius Quick Looks. My name is Sanjay Radia, Chief Solutions Architect at NetScout. Today I'd like to show you how nGeniusOne can help you turbocharge your troubleshooting process. We aim to bring down your mean time to resolution using our smart data technology and the intelligence of our situation analysis. Before we do that, let's take a quick look at the anatomy of mean time to resolution. The most obvious thing that stands out here are the two largest variables, time to identification and time to knowledge. We aim to bring those right down so issues are less business impacting. One of my customers, who's a company that's an outsourced provider for insurance companies, actually told me that I have 4-hour punitive SLA, and on a good day it takes me 3 hours to find the issue, leaving me an hour to fix it. What you've done for me is flipped it on its head, so it only takes me minutes to identify the issue, leaving several hours to fix it, thus saving me money and penalties. Using nGeniusOne's situation analysis, I'm going to show you how we may also help you reduce your MTTR. Before we move on, I have a few questions for you. How often during troubleshooting have you had to repeat the same basic steps every time? Often sat there thinking, why can't these be done for me? Or been setting alerts and thought, what should the thresholds be set to? And finally, how often have you been asked by your management, what's the business impact of this issue? Well, at the end of this session, hopefully you will see that those questions are answered, so let's dive straight in. Here you can see the nGeniusOne launch screen. We're going to look at situation analysis, which communicates to us via the notification center. Here we can see lots of alerts. For the purposes of this exercise, I'm going to open the filter and only look at situations. So now we can see all of the situations the system has generated. Situations are generated automatically after a short but ongoing learning period. The system automatically learns behavior, so you don't have to calculate and set manual thresholds. It looks at a myriad of correlated metrics to do cause and effect analysis. Let's select our situation here that we see for our Oracle server farm. This brings a panel with some very useful information. On the top left here, we can see a summary of what occurred. This is some of the information that is sent in an alert, should you choose to send one. On the bottom panel, we can see a graph. The yellow panel shows when the system has been on high alert. We can see here that for this server and for this application, the system has learned and expects that the average response time should be at the dotted pink line. It, however, detected that the responsiveness rose to the solid pink line. Therefore, our users experienced degraded performance. We can also see the system decided to let us know that the expected number of new sessions on this server should be at the dotted blue line. This is because it detected a correlated anomaly, and if we hover over the solid blue line, we can see that the cause of the poor responsiveness was increased load on the server, which was not in line with learnt behavior. I'm sure you will have noticed this top right panel with some simple but profound information, which is the impact to our business users. Here we are being informed that 3 of our sites, Washington, Seattle and New York, have been impacted. In one screen we can see everything we need to get the right people involved, along with the evidence that can be put into a report. And we also have information we need to provide to management about the impact from this problem. If we want to dive into more analysis or extract further information, we can click on this Launch Monitor button to contextually open this alert in an interactive monitor. In other Quick Look sessions, we will cover how we can use these monitors to help us troubleshoot. I hope this has been useful and thank you for your time. If you would like to see how we can help turbocharge your troubleshooting, please contact us for a more in-depth demonstration.